Do you ever feel like your mind just won't stop? Like there's a storm inside your head that never ends? Thoughts crashing into each other, worries piling up one after another, fears about tomorrow mixing with regrets about yesterday. You lie down to sleep, but your mind refuses to rest. You try to focus, but 1,000 thoughts pull you in different directions. You want peace, you desperately want silence. But no matter what you do, the noise inside your head just keeps getting louder. If this sounds like you, then today's story is meant for you. This is an ancient tale that has been passed down for generations, and it carries a simple lesson that could change everything. So stay with me, because the message in this story might be exactly what your tired mind needs to hear. This is the story of a young man named Arjun. From a very young age, he was known as the smartest boy in his village. While other children played, Arjun sat under trees reading. While others laughed, Arjun was busy filling his mind with knowledge. He read about science, philosophy, history, and everything he could get his hands on. By the time he was a young man, everyone said he was destined for greatness. From the outside, it seemed he had everything: knowledge, respect, admiration, a bright future. But here is the truth that no one knew. Behind that confident smile, behind those intelligent eyes, Arjun was suffering. You see, Arjun's greatest gift had slowly become his greatest curse. His mind, the very thing everyone praised, had turned into a prison. Every night, when the village fell silent, the torture would begin. His mind would start racing. What if I am not as smart as everyone thinks? What if I fail and disappoint everyone? What if I make the wrong decisions? One thought would lead to another, and another, and another. It was like falling into a dark hole with no bottom. He was exhausted but couldn't sleep. He smiled during the day but cried silently at night. This went on for years. Arjun tried everything to calm his mind. He read more books, he talked to scholars, he kept himself busy, but nothing worked. His mind remained a battlefield. Then one day, an old traveler passed through his village. There was a calmness in his eyes that Arjun had never seen. He seemed completely at peace. Arjun approached him and asked for his secret. The old man smiled and said, "My son, I have no secret. But if you truly want peace, there is someone who can help you. Far away, beyond the great forests and across the high mountains, there lives a wise teacher. Those who find him always leave with peace." That night, Arjun made a decision. He packed a small bag, and before sunrise, he began his journey. The path was not easy. He walked through thick forests, crossed cold rivers, and climbed rocky mountains. All the while, his mind still refused to give him peace. What if this journey is a waste of time? What if the teacher doesn't exist? What if I die here alone? The noise in his head was louder than ever. But Arjun didn't give up. Something deep inside him kept pushing him forward. And then finally, after what felt like an eternity, Arjun saw it, a small hut sitting peacefully at the edge of a quiet meadow. And there, sitting under an old tree with his eyes closed, was the teacher. He was very old. His hair and beard were completely white. His face was covered with wrinkles. But there was something about him that made Arjun stop. It was peace. This old man radiated peace, the way the sun radiates light. Arjun approached slowly and waited. After a few minutes, the old man opened his eyes. They held no judgment, just pure warmth and understanding. Arjun bowed and spoke with a trembling voice. "Teacher, I have traveled very far to find you. For years, my mind has given me no peace. My thoughts are like wild horses I cannot control. Please, I beg you, teach me the secret to a peaceful mind." The old teacher listened carefully. When Arjun finished, he remained silent for a long moment. Then, a gentle smile appeared on his face. "You have traveled far," he said. "You must be tired and thirsty. Before we talk about your mind, let us have some tea together." Arjun was confused. Tea, but he was wise enough to know there must be a reason. So he nodded and sat down. The teacher returned with a simple teapot and 2 small cups. He placed 1 cup in front of Arjun and began to pour. Arjun watched as the warm golden tea filled the cup. The cup was almost full. But the teacher did not stop. He kept pouring. The tea reached the brim. And still he kept pouring. The tea began to overflow, spilling onto the ground. Arjun couldn't stay silent. "Stop!" he cried out. "Teacher, please stop. Can you not see? The cup is full. It cannot hold any more." "You are wasting the tea." The old teacher calmly put down the teapot. He looked at Arjun with those kind, wise eyes, and then he spoke words that would change Arjun's life forever. "You are just like this cup." Arjun froze. The teacher continued, his voice gentle but powerful. "You come to me seeking peace, but look at you. Your mind is already overflowing. It is filled to the brim with thoughts, opinions, worries, fears, knowledge, and judgments. There is no space left inside you, not even for a single drop of something new. How can peace enter your mind when there is no room for it? How can fresh water flow into a pot that is already overflowing with stale water?" Arjun felt something shift inside him. It was like a locked door was slowly opening. The teacher continued, "Your knowledge is not your problem. The problem is that you have let your mind become a storage room where you keep throwing things inside but never clean anything out. Thoughts from years ago that no longer serve you, worries about things that may never happen, regrets about a past you cannot change. All of this is piling up inside you, and now there is no space left, no space for peace, no space for clarity. Your cup is overflowing, and you wonder why you feel like you are drowning." Arjun's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he understood. He had spent his whole life adding things to his mind, but he had never learned how to let things go. The teacher smiled warmly. "The secret to peace is not about gaining more, my son. It is about releasing what is no longer needed. You must learn to empty your cup. Every morning, let go of yesterday's worries. Every night, release the stress of the day. When a thought comes that does not serve you, acknowledge it, and then let it float away like a cloud." The teacher pointed to a nearby stream. "Look at that water. It is always moving, always flowing. That is why it remains so fresh and clean. But if you trap that water in a closed pot, it will become stale and dirty. Your mind is meant to be like that flowing stream, not a closed pot. Let thoughts come and let thoughts go." Arjun wiped his tears. "But teacher, how do I practice this? I don't know any other way." The teacher nodded. "It will not happen overnight. Start small. Every morning, sit in silence for a few minutes. Close your eyes and breathe. When thoughts come, don't fight them. Simply watch them like clouds passing in the sky. With time, you will notice a space between you and your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them, and in that space, peace lives." Arjun stayed with the teacher for many weeks, practicing every morning. At first, it was very hard. His mind was so used to running wild, but he didn't give up, and slowly something miraculous began to happen. The gaps between his thoughts grew. The noise quieted down. For the first time, Arjun experienced moments of complete stillness, and a peace so deep it brought tears of joy to his eyes. When it was time to leave, the teacher gave him one last piece of wisdom. "Remember, you will return to the world. Life will throw challenges at you. People will try to fill your cup with their negativity. This is unavoidable. But you can control this. Every single day, make time to empty your cup. Don't let things accumulate. A mind that is regularly cleared will always have space for peace." Arjun bowed with gratitude and began his journey home. This time, his feet walked the same path, but his mind walked in newfound freedom. And now, I turn to you. What is filling your cup right now? Are you carrying worries about things that may never happen? Are you holding on to anger or replaying painful memories? Are you suffocating yourself with expectations and judgments? Take a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself honestly, what do I need to let go of today? Recognize that holding on to it isn't protecting you. It's only making your cup overflow. It's only keeping peace out of your life. You have the power to let go. You have the power to empty your cup. It won't be easy, but it is possible. If Arjun could do it, you can too. Start today. Start small. Start with one thought you no longer need. Acknowledge it, thank it, and let it go. Then do the same tomorrow and the day after. Little by little, your mind will become lighter, the noise will fade, and in the beautiful silence that remains, you will finally find what you have been searching for. Peace. Remember, a calm mind is not a mind with no thoughts. It's a mind that knows which thoughts to hold on to and which to let go. It's like an empty cup, always ready to receive the beauty of the present moment. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone you know is struggling. You never know, this simple story might be exactly what they need to hear. And if you want more stories like this that heal and inspire, subscribe to this channel. I share new stories every week. Until next time, Take care of your mind. Empty your cup often, and never forget, you are not your thoughts. You are the beautiful, peaceful awareness behind them.